Coming to you live from the outside of the office building across the street. It's me, the man, the InfoWordz man. Now, today's info word is throttle bottom. So it's kind of a bit of a tongue jerker. Throttle bottom. It's kind of fun to say. This throttle bottom definition, this word is defined a harmless, incompetent in public office. So this is basically about politicians. It's basically calling. It's basically an opinion one might make, or the general public might make about a particular elected official, and calling them harmless, calling them incompetent in their public office, like how they got elected to that office, or in many cases, in many countries, maybe the people are not elected; they're just simply put there by bloodline, or they're chosen to be in this position. So throttle bottom is the word, and it's a harmless, incompetent in office. Now, we can say this, like, we could use it in a sentence. So, I would say that Donald Trump is not necessarily a throttle bottom, because there's nothing that indicates he will be harmless. Okay, the general consensus is that he is a highly controversial public figure. He is throttle bottom in the sense that people think he's incompetent, although his supporters think that he is fully competent, fully capable, and is going to achieve what he sets out to achieve. So really the issues at hand are, healthcare, and basically security of our country, security of world peace, and things. So if things like that go to waste, he will prove to be a bit incompetent and basically harmful. So I don't see how you can be both harmless and incompetent, because you would basically just not even need to be in that position, because there would be no need for that position, because you're basically doing nothing. But a throttle bottom might be one who is selected by the party to basically be a shoo-in as far as like an election's concerned. If they know that this person is going to win this district or whatever, then they might throw in this throttle bottom candidate, and then he or she is then in office, basically. So anyways, that's that word. Hope you like it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about this word, if you have any input to it. Throttle bottom, it's a bit of a cheesy word, but I don't know if I'll ever even use it in the future. If I go onto a news program and I call one of these individuals in office that I don't like, or want to kind of embarrass them a little bit, am I going to call them a throttle bottom? Maybe so. Watch out. Some more info I have on this word throttle bottom is, here's an example sentence. So, if there was one function that any vice president, even a throttle bottom, could be expected to perform, it was to represent the president and the country at funerals of notables abroad. That was stated by Carl Solberg, Hubert Humphrey, an autobiography from 1984. Second example I have here is his excess of humility on being thrust from the job of throttle bottom to the job of chief executive was a purely temporary phenomenon. John Chamberlain in the Washington in June, Life magazine, from June 11th, 1945. So the origin of this word is the term Throttlebottom was formed after the character Alexander Throttlebottom in the musical comedy of Thee I Sing from 1932. So there you have it. Throttlebottom at its now I guess theoretically a lot of throttlebottom positions would exist within companies. So basically it's kind of funny how, you know, these company bosses, they'll have their company structure set up and they have their friends that they want to give jobs. And I guess probably in many situations these jobs do have roles, but in other situations they're kind of just like hand me out jobs, like let's find a way to get this person some money in their pocket since, I don't know, their family or their friends. And that could be throttlebottom position. So enough of the throttlebottoms. We need more competent people in government. We need more competent people in business. We need more competent people in schools and the education structure. So whatever office, whatever position, whatever title you have, don't be an incompetent schmuck and who is basically useless to life.